They got our guy, our spy pilot. They got their spy. We want you to negotiate the swap.
I do enjoy a good Tom Hanks flick, so I was excited to jump into this one. It's called Bridge of Spies, especially when he's teaming up with Steven Spielberg. I feel like they're buds.
They are fantastic together, aren't they? Yes,
they
very
really
dependable.
Are. These are based on true stories, true events, based on Tom Hanks' character, who is a master negotiator. He is an insurance lawyer that gets pulled into defending somebody that they think was a spy working for the Soviet Union, a spy in America.
Yeah, everybody's pretty convinced that Colonel Abel is a spy for Russia, and everybody hates him, and Tom Hanks, as his defender, becomes one of the most hated people in America, and there's lots of great scenes on subways and stuff where everybody's just glaring at Tom Hanks, and he's just like, okay. You have stepped into a time machine and you are back in 1957, and then you get taken through a few years in the early 60s. But holy crap, are you transported? The budget must have been pretty large for this, because we're on the streets of New York City and it feels like you are there. You're breathing the air, you're looking in 360 degrees, the camera's swiveling, and it's just absolutely beautifully crafted.
Not just there, but we go to Berlin as well, where the construction of the Berlin Wall is happening, and you feel the anxiety. You feel, the fear of just watching these people watch this wall go up, and it is terrifying. Watching this movie unfold and watching the history unfold was really intriguing, and just knowing that Tom Hanks is a huge history buff.
Yes.
Like, you know that he signs on to these things with his heart into it.
Now, Ethan and Joel Coen are co-writers on the script, and I think that's a really wonderful sort of touch in there, too. I mean, so don't go into this expecting, a James Bond action set piece.
No, I was, though, because I saw spies in the title.
Yeah.
And I thought some action was going to happen on a bridge.
Is there any outcome here where I'm not either detained or shot?
There's a thrilling plane crash that happens, and James Donovan has to kind of cross over the line and witness some really horrific stuff in East Berlin, and that was absolutely riveting to watch all of that stuff.
No, it really was. It's masterfully crafted, of course. These are obviously top-tier actors and directors and writers.
I think this is the time of year to release something like this. It has that sort of cold, intellectual kind of feel to it. It's definitely a fall leading up to the Oscar hype type of movie. I think there's tons of value in this, and I think it's one of the movies to see this weekend for sure. I mean, it's going up against Steve Jobs, which has a similar kind of intellectual kind of feel. What are you going to give Bridge of Spies?
It's fantastic. It's getting 8.5.
It gets a 9 from me. EP's movie coverage is brought to you by Nintendo, makers of Splatoon for the Wii U.